1000 Collectible Minifigures Series 9, and today we have Mr. Good and Evil. Ages 5 and up, released in 2013, one of 16 figures, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to this set, and retails for about $3. It's really not likely to find it nowadays, since it's Series 9, but some stores may have them available. Check your local stores. So let's get on with our set. And then we have our very shiny artwork on the front. These are the dot codes as best as I can interpret them. The dot codes may not be completely accurate, or they may change because some minifigures have different dot codes, or multiple sets of them. So it's better to feel the package to try to find them. The only thing I would say is if you feel the package, try not to confuse this minifigure, especially the bottle part, with the waiter, because I got that confused, and even though I got this and didn't have it before, I was still like trying to look for the waiter mainly. Mr. Good and Evil is number 14 of 16 figures, and he's one of the monster type figures, one of the less that we see in the collectible minifigures line at this point, since a lot of them were used in like series 2, 3, and 4. 4 had a whole bunch of them at the same time. We get his potion on the side. So Mr. Good and Evil is a knockoff of Jekyll and Hyde in a slightly different form, because it has the idea that the scientist is trying to work on experiments, but in one of the experiments he has this altered personality. Now, the idea with this figure, he's kind of like Jekyll and Hyde, but instead of having a complete overall change, it's more like Two-Face, because he has one half good and one half evil. What I like about him is the fact that his, if you look at the printing, exactly split down the middle, you can see differences on both sides, which kind of makes it look really cool as a figure, but it's hard to use the outfit for other purposes. For example, if you want to use the torso is great, but it's really hard to use that in other places because you have all those rips in green in there. But it still looks very nice just as a monster type figure. We have no printing on the back. He's the only figure with a top hat in this series, but not the only one in any series. Hold on a sec. There we go. Now you can see it better. I put the potion on the side because you can see it's a new color. I don't think it's been used in any of the other sets or even other collectible minifigures. It's in purple. And let's see it's a new color combination for the Crazy Scientist flask, so if you have him, or if you have any other scientist figures, maybe even some of the monster fighters, this would be a good other flask to use. Let's see the character encyclopedia. Unlike the transforming Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Mr. Good and Evil is split right down the middle. Even his clothes are neat on one side and messy on the other, so like I said, and it's also based on the 19th century Victorian-style gentleman's clothes, according to the book. Minifacts. Likes good deeds / bad deeds, because he's half and half. Dislikes bad deeds / good deeds. So again, it's hard to figure out, his personality, because one half of him each side of him is conflicting with each other, See also the Crazy Scientist from Series 4, and they actually show him on the bottom of the page. So he is a really good looking figure. I used him most recently with my Halloween decorations, along with a bunch of other collectible minifigures. He worked right well with them. I didn't put him with the scientist, so I just put him like out in the open with just an assorted amount of Halloween type figures. He's a good one to have. I like getting the it's probably one of the few times I've seen details on the hat, and even though the hat is like it looks like it's torn in some parts, I think that's what makes it unique. And actually it makes it look really nice, because if you had a figure, let's say you wanted to make something for a Christmas Carol, you could have that kind of hat being used for someone who is just sitting out in the street, and I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I've seen Christmas Carol, but I think you get the idea. It's a nice detail to add to the hat. Gives it a little bit more meaning for the figure. So, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time with more collectible minifigures.